Okay, it's time for the topic of the week, and this week I'm going to be discussing charity. So it's one of those topics where people have lots of different opinions, and I'm curious as to what you guys think about it, and I'd also like to share my views on it. Additionally, there's another reason why I decided to do charity this week. It actually ties in very closely to a video which I'm going to put up very soon, and I will be putting the link to that video here somewhere towards the end of this video, and I'm also going to put it in the bottom bar, so please do go and check that out. It's something that's very close to my heart indeed, and I would like to share it with you all. Similarly, if you guys could then share it with all of your friends, that would be equally amazing. So yeah, I think one of the first things we need to think about when it comes to charity is what actually charity is. You know, what does charity mean? In my eyes and in my opinion, charity doesn't necessarily have to be financial. It doesn't have to be you sending off money to a charity organisation. It could be anything from, you know, doing some voluntary work at an elderly home to, you know, obviously then taking it to the extreme whereby you yourself are going to a less economically developed country to go and offer services and, you know, teach children English or something like that. So I think there's a lot more to it than just sending off a check every month to, I don't know, Save the Children or something. But obviously finance does play a big part in charity because, you know, obviously everything kind of takes money, and I think that's why nowadays when we think of charity we just think of donating money or fundraising, because it seems like the easiest thing to do and probably the most effective thing to do. It doesn't have to be. So should we do it? You know, should we participate in charity? In my opinion, I think we should, and I think that for various different reasons. For one, we are blessed to live in a country and in an environment where nothing is scarce. You know, I've got a flat, I've got a roof over my head. If I want to go and have a shower, I can have a hot shower. If I'm feeling cold, I can put on my heating. You know, it's considered a luxury compared to what some people in less economically developed countries go through, where simple necessities like clean water aren't to be found anywhere. And I think that's quite shocking, bearing in mind that, you know, they are there somewhere in the corner of the world, you know, struggling to have clean water, you know, drinking disgusting contaminated water, when, you know, we are here worrying about, you know, stupid stuff like not having the latest iPhone, or, you know, anything ridiculous, you know, not having the latest Louis Vuitton bags and the latest Jimmy Choo shoes, when, you know, they are there struggling for basic necessities that we clearly take for granted. So I definitely think that, considering how well off we are to them, that in a humanitarian sort of way we kind of owe it to them to try and at least make their circumstances, you know, a little better than they are. And the thing that shocks me the most, I mean, the amount of waste that we have in terms of food. You know, I mean, I'm probably going to you know, not include every country, but just bearing in mind how big USA and Australia and United Kingdom are, if you accounted for the amount of food that we waste annually, it'd probably be enough to feed nearly every single starving kid and starving person out there in the world. And that just scares me, that's how ignorant we have become as a society, as a community. So I definitely think that charity is a good thing, definitely. If you look at it from a religious point of view, as far as I am aware, nearly every single religion has something to say towards charity, or at least helping others. So I know mine does for sure. So if you look at it from a religious point of view, it's, you know, it's also a big thumbs up. We should definitely do it. So if there are so many reasons why we should do it, why is it that not enough people do it? And my theory to that is basically charity organisations. I believe that one of the biggest downfalls to charity organisations is the fact that everything has to be paid. You know, when you see an ad on the TV, that's been paid for. When you call up to make a donation, the person who's answering that phone is getting a wage, is getting a salary for everything. So I think one of the reasons why people don't do it is because they don't feel that the money that they are donating is going towards the cause that they intend it to go to. You know, they want their money to go. You know, if you're saving a child and you're spending £3 a month to save that child or something, just as an example, and you know, out of that £3 only 20p reaches the child, and you know, the other goes towards the upkeep of the office and new salaries and, you know, TV campaigns and everything, then it really puts somebody off, because you'd really want that full £3 to go to that child. I personally think that's one of the biggest reasons why people don't participate in charity anymore. If you guys can think of any more, please leave a comment below. I'm interested to see what you guys come up with. I've been involved in certain charity events, well, what I consider charity anyway. I did I did voluntary work with Age Concern, which is like a social neighbourhood centre type thing for the elderly and those with dementia. And I also did some voluntary work with Vista, which is once again for the elderly and for blind and, you know, disabled and everything. So even though I wasn't giving any money to those organisations, I was participating and I was offering my services and not taking any money for it. So in my eyes, that is charity. 2 years ago, for those of you who followed me on my previous channel, you will know that 2 years ago I did a fundraiser for cancer research, and I took part in the Race for Life, which is an annual race to basically beat cancer and, you know, get more treatments and cures for cancer. So I did that. This year, basically, long story cut short, every salary that my mum gets, any, you know, sort of me, because I'm a student, so I get student finance, any sort of payments that we get, we take a small amount out of that and we put it to the side towards something that we use towards charity. And this year it's my turn. Well, my mom has asked me to take that money and do something with it, and I've actually got a very good idea. I'm not going to donate it to a charity organisation. I'm actually going to do something myself, and I'm going to be a part of it 100%, and basically I'm very excited about it. And yeah, I'm not going to say too much about it because that's what the upcoming video is about, and I'm hoping that basically the plan is to do some more fundraising, because I have £100 and something, which will go a long way obviously, but if I can raise any more money before I actually go off and do it, which will be in July, that would be excellent. So I'm planning on doing some more fundraising and raising awareness, and that's where you lovely people come in. I would like you to obviously view the video, make a small donation if you can. Even if you can't, for whatever reasons, I understand that. Please spread the video around. Let's try and make it viral, because even if you yourself can't make a donation, maybe one of your friends can. So that's my plan. I'm not gonna talk about it too much because there's a video coming up about it which is probably a little more insightful than me sitting here and talking about it. I will be blogging about this, so once the video is up I'm going to write a blog about exactly what it is that I want to do, and that way you guys can also have a look to see what exactly it is that I want to do. Similarly, if you guys would prefer that I make a video to kind of extensively tell you step by step what the plan is, then I can just forget the blog, or I can just make the blog and the video as well, but you guys are going to have to let me know. So leave a comment below. Should I just write a blog giving you a step by step instruction on what I'm doing, or should I just put it in video and upload it on the channel? So yeah, so that's some things for you to think about. You know, what is charity? Should we give to charity? Should we participate in charity? And what are the issues with charity? So let me know on your views and opinions. If you disagree with anything that I've said, let me know. If you agree with anything that I've said, let me know. If there's anything that you think I've missed out, if you think there are any points that I haven't thought about, please do let me know. Yeah, Please comment, rate and subscribe. I don't, because everything is back to forth from my laptop, so I don't know. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, and spread the video, whatever you want. And I hope to see you all very soon. Take care. Bye.